All right. Let's make sure I got some audio. Been doing a lot of interesting stuff lately, and that's just going to keep getting more and more interesting. And today's stream is all about decision making. And every year I go through the same bunch of decisions, and it doesn't get easier. Here, we get that up there. All right, there we go. We want to make sure we get the road up there because that's where I'm going to be on the road. How you doing, Possum? All right. Yeah, Possum, I went all Mac. I went all Mac with all my gear, and my entire life became so much easier. I'm just telling you, I don't know what the hell was going through my head for all that time. Now I understand that, there's good and bad, but right now it's just all good. So even my old gear, I'm finding out is pretty dang good. All right. So yeah, hitting the road, man. I am hitting the road on a trip. And I mean, I am like scouring Amazon like every day. I mean, every freaking day. I got freaking something on Amazon. I go, I need that. And now I'm to the point where I can't get it anymore because I don't have any more days. Unless it'll be delivered tomorrow. And I'm I need it delivered tomorrow. I'm like looking for a powered USB hub. Now the one I got is pretty good. It doesn't have to be powered. No, it doesn't have to be powered. I just need a USB hub that will that has two USB-C, one a powered input, and then an output. And it has to have an HDMI on it. That's it. And then a couple card readers. Now I've got one that works as a card reader right now. And I plugged it in, and I have a new one that I have at work that I've been goofing around with. I'll show you the setup I've got. It's pretty impressive, actually. I did not know that this was you could do this, and it just made me it made me even more of a Mac fanatic. So if anybody can find exactly what I told you, and I can get it Friday, delivered one day, there's nothing on there. Today, I think, was our last day. I think I can get it Saturday now, and that's as early as I can get it. So this is kind of what I need right here, this thing. This is the perfect version. I've got a HDMI out. I got my two card readers, and I got a 10 gig in and out. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. And in the smaller, let's see, USB-C, PD. Oh, I don't need that switch, but I just kind of need that. Okay, the reason being is I might with the gear setup I've got, I wanna be able to use this device to power a monitor in case a TV set. So I'm thinking about, and that's kind of what, because a TV set is a nice last minute ditch monitor. You can go grab it, off a table and throw it down on a kitchen table. And now you got a monitor to do creating with. So you'll be impressed with my setup there, Possum. The other thing I got an issue with, so you're saying Mini 4, huh? Actually, my first thought was, was no drone at all. I'm going to travel around the world with no drone. So that was the first one. So that was my first inclination. And if you're wondering what my destination is, this is my destination right here. Here we go. The big reveal. Okay, it's you and me, Possum. It's okay. I don't need a crew today. Okay, I don't need a crew. You're my crew. So, Kai's probably still working. Oh, I've been useless as far as any kind of drone related stuff. I did everything. I probably did 5 drone reviews in a month, and all of those drones are gone. I got rid of all of them. It was great. They're all gone. I sent 3 out in a week. It was nice. And I hate every one of them. Well, no, one I do like. The Sky Rover's gone, just so you know. So I can't take the Sky Rover. I actually thought about it, but it's too big and bulky, you know? So here we go. Big reveal. Okay, that's where I'm going right there. And if you, in a little bit of a 411 right here, this, if you want to know something about this little town right here, if you watch X-Jet, this is where X-Jet is from right here. That's where he is. That's X-Jet. Okay. And I did actually think about, hey, I'm going to go and see if we can hook up with, I don't know if he could handle me. I really don't. Me and him, he's being a curmudgeon. And so he's here and I'm over here. So if you just go this way, and there's no such thing as a quick way of getting over here. Okay. This is where I'm at right here. I'm there. So he's there and I'm here. And yeah, well, I'll have a car. So I could take this Highway 23 right here. Just take Highway 23 over. You go to Hamilton right here. And then let's see, and then I got to get on Highway. See, where the heck is it? Nope. I've already passed him up. Let's see. Let's see, right here. Yeah. So, yeah, Highway 5. So, Highway 5 is Highway 1. So, you go to Hamilton, Highway 1 to Highway 5. And then I'm in X-Jetville right here. This is where X-Jet hangs out right here. He's got a pretty nice place to hang out. There's his lake that he's got right there. That's kind of cool. So, but he lives in a really neat place. So, anyways, so I'm over here, in this little town right there. So, and by Sunday, I'll be right there. That's where I'm going to be on Sunday. But it's fall there right now. It's not summer. So it's not like I'm going there to swim. You know me. You think I'm going to go beaching? I'm going to take my drone. I'm going to fly around here somewhere. So I'm going to look around, case it out. I do have the app. I have an app to fly here. I'm using something called, let me show you what I'm using. And then we'll get into the gear. Bruceland. X-Jet, exactly. This is the app you need to fly in. So I actually have a whole bunch of stuff there for New Zealand right there. And I've got something it's called AirShare. So this is my AirShare app. Up there is me. Here, I got to get that off. I don't need to be on here. Everything's working. But Yeah, so I'm going to be using the AirShare app, and that's what they use. That's what they use there. So, and that'll give me my airspace, and this is the airspace that I'll be in. Let me just get down here. I have one uncontrolled airport. That's the airspace that I'll be flying in right there, or that's the area right there. And that is a dirt runway. So it's actually grass. So I'm not worried too much about aircraft and that kind of thing. But I do have to make sure I'm aware of things there. And then of course there are some NOTAMs if it asks me to explore. And anyway, that is the app they use there. All right. Hey, let's start going down the road of my problem here, because all right, that thing is here. Man, I think that thing is there's an AI stop that. Okay. There's an AI feature and I'm having trouble turning it off. So on that on the Link 2 camera. So let's go ahead and quit that. I actually thinking about getting the Link 2 without without all the bells and whistles. Kai did that. He got a good deal on it. So I'm going to probably have to wait for that deal to pop back up. So, let's go to the screen share here. The desk shot. So this is my gear. And why did I turn that off? I turned something off I needed to leave on. Ugh. Let's see. Do I have another? Let's see. Can I turn it back on? Here, I got to go and see if I can get that back on. My controls. It was on, and then I turned it off like a dummy. It was my controller for. Let me go down through my stuff. See if I can find it. It'll just help me do some. Oh, there we go. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. See, that is the only thing that I know I'm going to find it. I've been using two different systems lately. Two different try to explain two different ways of operating in the Mac environment. So it's yeah. Here we go. I'm looking for an app and I can't find it because it's different in this one. And there we go. I got that one. All right, let's turn that on. Get that loaded. I think I can run both with. No, I don't know if I can run both with that. There we go. Okay. I just got to turn that AI tracking crap off. Okay. The other one I got to do is I got to find my. There it is. My Logitune. All right. I got to get that's garbage over there. It's literally garbage, and I can't see. But yeah, Logitech, I have not. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna put out a new camera anytime soon. All right, we got that. All right, we got that one open again. But we'll be moving forward quite quickly here. Once I get this there. Okay. I just got to look at. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, we got to get this out of. Got to get that in wide angle mode there. All right. And let's get take that off. That's better already. There we go. You can really see the dog hair really good right now. Okay, so this is a part of my gear that I'm taking right there. That is the that is part of it. We got that going. We got that going. We'll leave that on. Should be good. All right. I'm just going to leave that off. Okay. So yeah, so this is my gear setup. And this here is got my cameras. Now, this is not all my cameras. Actually, okay, let's just take one out. We're going to take one out of the bag. Okay. We're going to take one of our things that we're taking, because it's probably something that most of you guys would not be too like surprised about, and it's not a big deal. Okay. And you know, when you travel, possibly to a place you might not go to again, you have to make certain decisions. So what was going through my mind was, if you go somewhere important and you don't take your best tool, then you have to, you're not doing enough. You're missing the point. Okay. Now, always my best tool, guys, and you guys know, and you will be surprised that one of the tools that's not coming with me is this. The Pocket 3, even though it is, believe me, I am kicking myself in the freaking face right now for not taking this, okay? And I am doing it on purpose, because the Pocket 3 is going bye-bye. It is, I'm gonna have to sell this, okay? Because of the coming of this, okay? So we know the Pocket 4 is on the way, and I have to respect the fact that it is going to replace this. So this is not coming. And you're like, that's short-sighted, because I could use this and get really good footage, and I know I can count on it. But what fun is that? Guys, I've traveled with this already everywhere. I've already been to 3 places with this. It's going away. Bye-bye. It's not coming. Pocket 3, sorry. You've been beautiful. It's like my Pocket 2. And you have been my favorite camera, and you are not coming. Okay. So Pocket 3 did not make the cut. Okay. All right. This is a clue as to what else is not making the cut. Okay. Bing. All right. Everybody know what else didn't make the cut? Okay. Everybody know what else didn't make the cut here? All right. Anybody know what this is? All right. This is very symbolic. Kai is going to be pissed. Okay. He's going to say, hey, why are you not taking that? Okay, me open it up. This is a really good product, by the way. It is really good, but it did not make the gear bag. Okay. This is the Insta360 mic system. And you know that the Insta360 mic system is really important for something. Now, why didn't I take this? Because I already got a mic system that does all of the jobs. And I have multiple versions of it, and I do not need this. It is extra stuff that's just going to get lost, and I'm not going to use it. It'll just cause trouble. So I'm getting rid of things that are going to cause trouble. So you're not coming. Okay. I'm going to show you another thing that's not coming. All right. This bag, the stuff in this bag is not coming. Okay. They're going to cut from their team. Bad news bears. No, these are all, guys, I could take any one of these. Like, I would take the X5. I would. I just gave it away. I would take the X5. Okay. I am not taking the Action 5. The Action 5 is not coming. Okay, the Action 5, nor is the gear, the accessories. I got rid of all that crap. Everything, oops, right there. Everything in this box is not coming. Nothing in here. That includes the handle. Okay, this handle there. Okay, not coming. None of this stuff is coming. Okay, none of you. Sorry, you didn't make the cut. Okay, X5 was already out. Okay. By the way, the X5 would have been easy to take. I could have taken care of everything I needed to do on this trip with just this one camera. I could have just brought the X5 with the media handle and all that crap, and I'd be done. I could have taken that one thing. Okay, you didn't make the cut. Okay. I would say the most surprising thing, besides the Pocket 3 that didn't make the cut, is going to be this camera that didn't make the cut. Okay? Believe it or not, what's not coming to me is this. I'm not taking this. This takes too much time to do stuff with, and I do not want to have this burden with me. I don't want to have burden of, okay, I've got footage, and I don't want to. Okay, now there's a lot of reasons why I would have taken it, but you've got multiple step editing, you've got all kinds of things that, and you only got so much weight that you can throw down. This is not light. This is freaking heavy. Okay, it's an amazing camera. I could have easily taken just this camera with that mic that I just showed you, and that could have taken care of everything. But everything would have been 360. Now I could have, filmed in different mode. No, I didn't take this. I didn't want the lens aberration. I didn't want any lens issues. I am going to a place where photography is king. Okay. And this thing is not king of photography. It is not. I'm sorry to tell you, it did not make the cut, nor did any of its accessories. Sorry, you did not. You are not going. X5, you are staying home. Okay. You did not getting on the bus. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, what is coming? Okay. All right. The first thing that made the team was something I've been agonizing over for quite a while. I knew that this was the right choice. I am just not very good with it yet, but I need to bring it. I'm good enough. I know I can take, if anything, I can just use auto settings for the whole trip. I don't care. 8-bit auto settings. Okay. I can use that, but I don't. I'm going to be 10-bit recording, 50 megapixel shots. I'm going to be doing some big photo, 24 megapixel. All right, with this tool, and I can't show you the actual thing because it's packed. I already got it packed away. Okay, I don't want it out. Okay, but a lot of you guys knew that I've been playing around with this. I'm going to show you a picture of it here. All right. This bad boy right here. So here it is. Camera number 1, that is going for sure. Okay. It's already in. I've added things to it. Okay, here we go. There it is right there. Bam. Okay. This thing is coming with me. R50V is coming with me. Okay. I'm taking the best image sensor I can take that I own. Okay. If I took the Pocket 3, which I was thinking about taking the Pocket 3, leaving everything behind. Problem is I'm going to do some hiking. I'm going to be doing things. I'm going to be doing a lot of active things. It's going to rain a little bit. It's a cool part of the year. It's wet, and this camera here is going to give me my shots. I brought 3 lenses for it. 3. Okay. So these are the 3 lenses that I got for it. I got the entire spectrum of 10 millimeters all the way up to 200 millimeters. So I've got all of that whole spectrum taken care of with 3 lenses. Okay. I've got 50 to 200. I've got what the heck is it here? Let's see. Let's just find my lenses here. And they're all RFS lenses, so they're all small, okay? So I got this one right here, the 10 to 18. This one's coming with me right here. And they're all light, okay? I'm taking that bad boy. That's my vlogging lens, all right? Vlogging. All right, next lens that's coming with me, okay? Kit lens. Kit lens is coming. Okay, so when you buy the camera, you get a kit lens. So the 14 to 30 is coming with me right here. This lens here is already on my camera. The nice thing about it is it has auto everything. It's got auto stabilization built in it. It has and then I've got all the color profiles. I got everything that I can do log. I can do C-Log images, and I've got it set up so it's taking both. It's taking standard and C-Log images. Okay. So we got the 30 millimeter coming, 14 to 30 coming. So we got that whole spectrum. We got photographs, we've got panoramas. Okay, next one. This is one I just got. Okay, let's get to the next one here. This one is one that you can get really cheap right now. This is the lens that you can get absolutely just dirt cheap. This one right here. And I did not pay that much for it. This is the 55 to 200. So this one I'm going to probably shoot a majority of what I shoot with this lens right here. This is the 55 to 210. Now it's APS-C, so it's cropped down by quite a bit. So it's going to be a lot. I'm going to have a lot less, depth of field. F stop's going to be much lower. Well, so this is the other lens I'm taking. So I've got those three lenses. That takes care of everything I need as far as that spectrum is concerned. So Canon R50V, 3 lenses. I've got a really cool charging case for that. Really kind of nifty. You can charge batteries, and it'll charge up the batteries, and you can use it as a power bank. And that's with that. So I can charge up a drone with the power bank. I got everything. Oh, did I say drone? Did I say I'm taking a drone? Yes, I am. Taking a drone. I have a freaking drone channel. Why do you think I'm going to take a drone? All right. So, yes, I am taking a drone. Which drone am I taking? Okay. Let's go through the cameras, and I want you to ponder the drone that I have with me. Okay, I'm going to give you another check. On my. There it is, right there. There's my stuff. That stuff is this is my fun bag, and it's the smallest fun bag I could put together. So, smallest one. Okay, let's look. You want to look at the cameras? Should we look at the cameras, or should we wait? Yeah. What are we at? 39. We better look at the cameras. Let's go in here. All right. Okay. I am going to show you this way. All right. So in the fun bag, we have. Now, this was really hard. Dude, you don't even know how much I agonized over these decisions. Okay. All right. Number one fun camera that's going with me. By the way, anyway. Number one fun camera is Action 6. Action 6, I'm going to struggle, and I'm going to take it. I'm not bringing the handle. I am going to keep the cage on it because I can mount it with the cage. It's got, it does have a shutter button, so I can do point and shoot with if I need to. I've got massive images I can take. I've got full manual control. I've got certain amounts of aperture control. So this right here is going to be my bread and butter next to the bad boy, the Canon. Okay. So this one, okay, going with me. Okay. I'm also taking this stick right here. This one already has a mount to it, so I don't have to mess around. I can use this with one of my other cameras that's coming with me, which you'll be really surprised to know that I'm taking. Okay, I did not want to take it. I was going, I am not taking that. So this right here will be part of what I do. Okay, I love this. I love this specific tripod because of what it can do. This thing is super handy. It has just a lot of really cool, it has quite a nice reach. I can use this with 2 cameras. It has a really good selfie, and I have 3 tripods I'm taking. This one I can mount multiple tripods on with, so I've got a couple of ways I can mount this, and I do have like a Gorilla Pod, better than a Gorilla Pod, where if I get an odd situation. So anyway, so Action 6 is coming, all right? She's coming. She's on the way. It's stupid to not take it, okay? All right, next camera. I really agonized over this one. And this decision is still it's gonna haunt me forever. But the reason why I'm gonna take this camera is because I may give it away when I'm there. So when I get there, I think I know somebody that might really be able to use this, somebody that doesn't have a lot of dough, and I think I'm gonna gift it to them. But this is the DJI Nano, and it's a really good camera. It's good for just about everything. I've got waterproofness. I've got mountability. I've got stealth. I did bring the Action magnet with it, the mag mount. I did not bring the hat mount. Okay, I haven't even chosen a hat to bring yet, but. Anyway, this is going with me. I have reservations of taking this, but there's so much storage space in here. The SD card, both of these cameras, this one and the other one, I got probably 700. I almost got a terabyte of freaking storage with all the SD cards, and then I did bring a 1 terabyte drive with me, so I have tons of storage. But I brought an SSD that I can connect to these things. So this is going. I agonized over it. I didn't want to bring it. I didn't want to bring this. But because of this other camera that I'm going to show you. This other camera, its brother proved itself to be absolutely amazing. It has a larger image sensor than the DJI camera. I believe that the updates on it that continue to come make it a really good option, and it is so much better when you're doing the Action Pod stuff with it. The Ultra is coming with me. I have to take the Ultra. I really, really thought hard on this one. Now, the only problem I have is the freaking mounting system on here, but I have this a different mount, plus I have a 1/4-20 mount, so we're gonna be good. I have another selfie stick for my Canon that can mount this. That's very similar to this stick here. So I am good. You say, well, why didn't I bring the other version of this? Because I like the quick changeability of the other 2 cameras in having this on here. Okay, so I just decided that this would be a better, plus I like this one better. Then I'll show you the other style. This is the other style when you've got the 1/4-20 on it. But it doesn't have as long a stick, and it's just not made as nice. This one's just better. It's better in a lot of different ways. It does have a lot of stability. I mean, it does have a nice rubberized handle, feels good. So does this one. This one also has cold shoe. So I really like that. That's the M6, what do they call it? The M, I've got another one here. This is called the Lanzi. I don't know what this is one of the first ones I bought right here. So that's not going with me. This one's just better. This is the newer version, probably made in the same factory. So, right. So yeah, we're we are taking this bad boy, and I'm not taking the native mount. This one has GoPro mounts, okay, which I have on the other one, and it also has the quarter 20, which I have on the other stick. So it's just the stick like this one with a quarter 20 mount, so it can take care of this one. Okay, why this one? It has a bigger image sensor. It works outside of the pod. It works with audio. It works with DJI. It has all of the things, that you want. That when you want convenience, it has the flip up screen. It's just so much more conducive. I love the quality that comes out of this. There's a little, the color issue. I brought the Go 3S with me to Spain, and this thing is better than the Go 3S, and I love the Go 3S. So yeah, I could not leave it. I couldn't leave it behind. So I just had to take it, and there's just so many things about it. It also has log profile. I'm not going to use that. This is going to be my kicking around, having fun, perspective camera in auto, and it's just this is going to do some heavy lifting too. I'm probably going to spend a couple of days with this one. I'm going to spend a couple of days, probably half of the trip with the Action 6. So it'll be the 6 and the Canon, back and forth. 6 Canon. This will be my specialty camera, and this one might not come back. It might not come back. It might stay there. It might be forever living in New Zealand. So, but I'm taking those 3 cameras. That's my camera bag. And the mics I'm taking, I've got 2 mics with me. I have 4 mics with me. 4, because you can do that when you take mic minis. Okay, so this is the Mini 3, which is already set up for the Action 6. And it's set for the Action 6 and the Nano. The original Mini is set up for the Insta360 Ultra. So this is my Ultra mic, and I've already tested it. I already love the sound that comes out of it. I want the same sound out of all my mics, so I'm only taking DJI mics. The only thing that sucks is between the Mic 3 and the Mic Mini, they have different chargers, which is absolutely stupid. Drives me crazy. Stupid that they did that. Then I got all those crazy freaking. So anyway, I had to take, but guys, it fits in this tiny little pouch, right? And it's ready to roll. So, and I might even not use mics a bunch of the time. So you don't need a mic when you got a good, anyway, 2 mics, Michael Jackson, Michael Myers. Oh. All right. You guys don't know how long it took me to make that decision. I literally had the bag only with the Nano and I did not include this camera. And I'm like, how in the hell am I not going to take this camera? I love this camera. It is just in so many ways, it's so awesome. And yes, I did take the mount for this one too. I got 2 separate mounts, but they're small. It's all small stuff. So, and they all fit in the same bag. I got 3 cameras in the same bag, and my emergency SD cards. So we're set there. All right, so we're almost done here. I've got pretty much everything kind of worked out. Oh, this is another maddening thing. These stupid things, they just turn on their own. You freaking just squeeze the bag a little bit and they're going. They need to have a protective sleeve for these things. You put them in these soft bags, they just turn on. Next thing you know, you got a freaking mic that's dead because it's been on for 5 days. They do turn themselves off, but it sucks that they do that. So, yep, we got all of those taken with us. So So there's that. That is the official camera bag. This is the official camera bag of the 2026. All right. All right. We're going to leave the drone for last. We got one more thing. I'm going to move over to the, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to bring it over to you guys. Okay. This is the next bag. Now, one of the dilemmas I had was thinking about, okay, how am I going to move files around? Well, I want to be able to edit if possible. Okay. So I'm bringing this tiny little bag. This is teeny. Okay. Okay. Check out what I set up. You are going to love this setup. Okay. So let me go ahead and I will, when I get it out of here, I'll put it up over on the, but this is basically something not new in my arsenal. It's actually pretty old. Okay. And it goes to a lot the problem that I was talking about earlier in needing that adapter. Okay. I was telling you about that adapter issue that I've got. So, looking into almost launched you into space. So I'm looking at this adapter issue right here. And the reason being, let me move this out of my way, is I've had this sitting around for quite a long time. Okay. So let's get a close up on what this is and how I'm going to function with it. So this is something that I was just looking around and I was like, okay, how can I, is it possible for me to do this and that? And I updated it. And then this is going to be my main computer. This is a iPad Mini 6. I always thought I had an iPad Mini 5. I kept saying that over and over again. I think I've said it in 50 videos. This is the iPad Mini 6. It came out in 2021. And this thing here, I bought this keyboard for. So I bought this keyboard that for real reasonable. And I have a mouse for it. It basically will twist all the way around and turn into a tablet. So you can use it in tablet mode. So I can fly with this, okay, in tablet mode. And I can work with it in PC mode, okay. And it's got this really, really neat, let me turn this on here. It's got a light up keyboard, which I can change the colors on, which is sweet. I can do green and red and all kinds of different colors on that. The other cool thing is it's got a trackpad. It is freaking sweet. Let me see if let me launch it for you guys just to show you how that's going to be. Hey, Michael is in the house. How you doing, Michael? All right, so I'm just let me go ahead and launch the desk camera here. Okay, so this is the setup I've got. Let me go ahead and move my sound over. So we've got desktop. Go ahead and we can turn it on here. And here we go. So there's our desktop, and then I can go mouse. All right, so there's our mouse right there. See that right there? So we've got full-on mouse action. And okay, other cool thing I got is we got 1 terabyte right there. So we got 1 terabyte of memory right there. So we can plug right into right here directly. The other thing we can do with this is the older version I've got. I need the newer version because this will not give you the same screen resolution as the other one, but it does have HDMI out. This does have HDMI out, but this mainly is going to be a card reader. So that's the only thing about the Mini is that you need some form of card reader on it. But anyways, it functions just like a regular computer with a trackpad, and then you can basically run it in Chrome mode, and just find your apps, launch there's my YouTube app. It's pretty fast, and I can operate it just like PC. Run my social media stuff. There we go ahead and open up X. So we've got X. Okay. There's my X going on there. And then anything else. So I've got, if I want to look at my eBay stuff, if I want to check my mail, all of those will run in separate apps. And it's got some pretty cool functions because I can go and I can switch between each one. There's my my discussions right there. There's my and then of course if I want to shut down windows, you can share between them. So let me shut that one down. I can go up here and I can go. Let me go down like this. Here, let me open one of those back up here, and you can have you can be quite creative with this. So say I want to put YouTube on this side. I can do that. So there's YouTube on one side, and I want to bring over here for X. So I'm going to put X up over here, and I can run them both at the same time. And they now you can squeeze one down and watch the other. Isn't that sweet? 1 terabyte of movable storage. I can go. The other thing I can do is for editing purposes. Now that was my big one. How am I going to edit? So I'm going to go here, and I have access to this version of Power Director. So if I have to edit anything, I'll just get myself a short subscription to Power Director. So that's you can go over there. So you can go that way right there. So there's that's a video. That was the end of a video that I had done. But anyway, I just thought you'd think that would be pretty cool right there. Isn't that neat? Okay. Yeah, you can do the same thing with a Galaxy Tab. The beauty of any kind of ecosystem, if you're working in Android or if you're working with Apple products, it's basically that. Where's all my gear? It's kind of like DJI and the DJI mics. It's wherever you go. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I think this is really getting good. The problem is it's getting so good. I mean, I've got a laptop that I could bring with that's really light, but it takes up much more space. It's much bigger. And it doesn't have any card readers, so I'd end up taking the card readers. I'd have to still take the drives. I'd have to still take the mouse. Now I've got a smaller version of that that takes up half the space. So I was very impressed. Now, am I going to always do this? No. You can drag it out. You can. Okay, so now I've got both of those on there. So to have the ability to edit, and here you go ahead and shut that one off there, or to be able to use multiple apps, and that Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah. When I touch the mic, it does that. So thank you. Hopefully I didn't go no sound for too long. So anyway, that is the most guys, that's the problem with this mic. I love it, but it has the one of those touch sensitive buttons, which is awesome, but it's absolutely terrible. So yeah, I know I'm back. Okay. I should be looking at my mixer. So yes, thank you. I've done that before. That's the second time I've done that. All right. All righty. So that's that one. Auto shut. We have auto shut off at that point, and we can, throw it in a tiny case that big. So that was a nice little setup, and like I said, airplane friendly, small, and takes care of the ability to move files around. And that's the big thing, is just moving around files, the large SD cards, the micros, and all the different media that I use. So anyway, there's that right there. Pretty nice. And so we're down to the star of the show. We're down to this bag right here. We're down to the final bag. This one right here. All right. Any guesses to what's in that sucker? A couple. Thank you. Absolutely terrible. Yes, it was awesome. Oh, like I said, if you don't have a problem in a live stream, you're not trying hard enough. Okay, so what do we think is in this bag? Okay, drone. Okay, come on, we got better guesses than that. Okay, better guesses. All right. Okay, couple of problems. One is weight savings. Almost all mini drone platforms are very good weight-wise, but all of my mini drones have plus batteries. So, oh yeah. So I got the plus battery problem. That's the problem with the big batteries, is they add a bunch of weight. Okay. So this is what I decided to do. And you probably, I still could make a middle decision, but I can't because it won't fit in that bag. This is what I ended up doing. Okay. Here we go. This is the unveiling. And still no anyone want to guess what's in there? Come on. 6-pack of beer. Fly more kit. I know, they weigh too much. I hate fly more kits. Really, all you need is a drone and one battery. Really, that's what I should do. I should take my Mini 5, right? Mini 5, one battery and a controller, and I'm done. You know how much you can fly with one battery with the Mini 5? By the way, the waterfall is actually running right now. So it is running full on. All right. Let's do it. Let's unveil it. Okay, here we go. Let's get that. All right, anybody have any guesses now? Controller. Oh. Why would I take that stupid controller? Why would you take the N3 across the world? Why would you take it? Why would you take the N3? It's the dumbest controller I could have ever taken. One or two batteries, keep them topped up, and that's the way. You know what? I mean, I've thought of everything. I really have. but this is what I'm doing. And this is going to go against what you guys are telling me right now, because everything I think about is about weight and size, weight and size, weight and size, weight and size. Okay. And even the minis, they take up weight and they have weight and size. They have heft to them. Okay. And most of the flights that I take are very short. They're short and sweet. Okay. So I'm like, all right, what am I going to take that's in the middle, short and sweet, and flies on those batteries? That is coming with me right there. That is all that's coming with me, and that's all I need. And the reason why I'm taking that, there's a bunch of reasons I'm taking it. One is if I lose it, I don't care. I'll be sad. It's not. I'm not going to be $1,000 if it gets confiscated, or if it gets broke, or if it falls in the water. It's okay. The batteries are probably the most expensive thing here next to, that. I mean, you add those 3 batteries together, that's, almost $250 in batteries right there. It's $60 a pop, well, not quite that much, but anyway, $200 in batteries. So yeah, Neo 2 is coming with me. The Neo 2 offers everything that I could possibly need. I get really good footage. I'm not taking any ND filters, nothing. No ND filters. I'm just taking the Neo 2, all the batteries for it, and then controller. I don't even need the controller. I could actually leave the controller behind and fly it with my phone. But the problem is that if I want to reach something, I have 2 problems. One, it has to be under 400 feet, and 2, it has to be. And that's a good thing, because I don't want to make mistakes that are going to put me into a place where, I could go higher than that. So that's really, it's going to really limit me in some ways, but it's going to let me have aerial shots that are going to be higher than I can get with a selfie stick. So yeah, that's it. That's what I'm bringing. That is my gear. We got APS-C camera. We've got 3 action cameras and a drone. So we have way more stuff, and everything is small and fits in a tiny little space. So if you look at me me just putting this stuff away and how little space it actually takes up. I did bring this charging block right here. So I do have that charging block, this Ruko charging block, just because it's just a good one. It's a good charging block. But yeah, right there. So there it is. That is the gear that is going, and that's all the space. This thing fits, bang in there. And let's see. Yeah, we can go like that. And, it's still squishy, it's not like, it's not sticking out and taking up tons of space. That stuff, and I got carried on the plane. You understand? That stuff all has to go with me. And if you knew all of the gear, all the stuff that I'm taking that's not mine, oh boy, guys, I have got more bags than you can ever think about. All right, there it is. There's my hour. There is the hour of power. And yeah, I think I got it covered. I think you eventually got to go, you can't just, around 67%. Oh, everybody just cheated and freaking just put their answer up there. Oh, you guys, man. Is there anybody in the wings? Who's watching here in the wings? Anybody you think? This is how I figure that out. Okay. This is how I find out who's watching in the background. There we go. There we go. Yeah, see, here we go. You received a gift, another CG, more pot. There we go. We've got the crew in the house. There's 2 of you right there. So you guys that are hiding in the background, we got a couple of you guys joining us and now have have gifts of membership. So thank you very much for being here today. Possum's like, damn it. I just gave it up. We got to get Michael. We need to give him we need to get him moderated again here. All right. We got Michael back in here. We got Canada. Sorry about your crappy hockey team too. Henry Hooker in the house. How you doing? But thank you guys for thank you, Ronald Dorsey. Okay. And Alberto Viverdi, 9270. Thank you guys for popping in. So but that's it. So that's kind of, that was, I mean, that's not much of a dilemma, you know. I think we took care of the basics. Yeah, you can have tons of fun. No. Oh, there it is. We're going to do this just for old time's sake right there. We're going to drop a Pocket 3 in there. And, you know, probably the best travel drone, the last year's travel drone, the Flip. The Flip is light, same battery situation, but much further. I actually think that I think I actually can get more range out of the Neo 2. It just doesn't have a battery power to get there. So, oh yeah, ooh, Possum has got showing off. Oh, Possum is showing off with the freaking the little twirly craft there, the Mars rover. So, what's that? I added that. That's the Neo I put on there. But yeah, when it's Beer Thursdays, live stream starting back up. That's right. But thank you guys for popping in with me. I'm going to try to do a little bit. I'll try to do a few, like, just posts. I'll probably do some regular community posts up on the trip. And I definitely will post some video of some kind. I don't know what it's going to be. Probably, maybe it's something just short, maybe a little, some fun stuff about the ground, the ground that I'm standing on, kind of cool stuff that way. But, all right. But that's all I got for you today. And when you travel, to be quite honest, you need to put some thought into it, because one of the big things I thought about was, I'm not going to edit big videos. I'm not going to do that. I just want to collect footage, and I'm going to collect footage on all those cameras. Every one of them, I'm going to try to max out. So nothing, no showboating. It's just going to be footage, images, video clips, as much as I can put on, as filling cards up, that kind of stuff. So, yep. And I think it's time to head on out, make like a baby and head out. But thank you so much. Yeah, don't crash. If I do crash, we will not get the footage. Hopefully I'll get footage before I lose the Neo 2. So it is just too good. I mean, I can hike with it. I can throw it in a backpack and fly it with my phone. I can do follow shots with it. It's got so many uses that a regular standard mini drone can't do. I can just pop it out, put it in front of me, walk a little bit, pick it out of the sky, throw it in the backpack. No controller, no phone, no nothing. So, and that's what makes the Neo just such a great bird. Yeah. All right. So for Dad Random and our gear day, what to take, on this glorious trip, what am I going to take? If you got a couple of things to take, it's that old adage, if you had a choice about, what you were going to bring with you, on that trip, you got to think, and there's just so many choices. So many choices. All right. The sun's coming through my window. See, it's summer here and it's fall there. It's becoming, we're going into spring. They're going into fall. So 60s and 70s there. And that's our temperatures. All right. All right. I am out of here. Thank you. Have a good one. This might be the last live stream I do for a little while. So thank you for joining me for that live stream that I had not done in many weeks and many moons. And I'm out of here. Later. Bye.